All right, this should be a great match. We have Matt versus Gregg. Matt is in the white gi, and Gregg is in the black gi. And both are very skilled competitors. And yeah, this should be really fun to watch. Looks like Gregg went for a bit of a trip there, and didn't quite get it. But yeah, nice attempt for sure. I'd like to see a little more grip fighting from these guys, not being content with the other person grabbing their collar, because it just makes it hard to actually get any offense going. Right? Because the person can post, their hands on you and stop those entries. So, oh, nice from Gregg. That was a little, that was cool to see. I'm not sure, exactly what he was trying to do, but it looked, it had a good intention. You see, Matt's just staying very tight on Gregg, making beautiful, great work getting on top like that, Gregg. Going to that knee on belly, lifting up on Matt, making sure that he keeps his back on the mat. And yeah, I'd like to see, beautiful, great job of those angles from Gregg. You can see, Gregg's a very good passer. He used to clear that foot off his gi and make it easier to get that angle. So Gregg would be wise to make sure he does not go into that close guard. Make sure he stays out of there, just because, a close guard is hard to pass, right? You got to break the close guard first, and then you got to, pass the open guard. So smart by Gregg to, not just allow that to happen. And that's what, black belts do. They don't just go in there willingly. Looks like Matt might be trying to get underneath Gregg, maybe for X guard or something like that. But beautiful back step from Gregg. Beautiful work. Right to the knee on belly. You can see he's staying with this low knee on belly, keeping everything low. His hips low, his butt down. And it's my favorite style of knee on belly for sure. I think he might be trying to go to mount from here. We'll see what happens. Or maybe he's trying to work the left arm of Matt, right, for a submission. Gregg's just staying very patient and, waiting for his opportunity, which is exactly what he should be doing. And same thing from, good job from Matt with that escape, but he gives up his back in the process. And that's the problem, when you go to escape side control in positions like that, you need to get on your side. But if you stay there too long, right, you get your back taken. So, great job from Gregg to capitalize on that. And right away, I think, he's working that, working that collar. But now that Matt's got his back more on the mat, it might be hard for Gregg to, now he switched to his left arm. But, some people have a hard time, finishing chokes with their left arm. So, but Gregg is a veteran of the sport, so I think he might be able to get it no problem. I mean, it's hard to see the angle I'm at right now, but I think this might be it. Very technical work from Gregg. He wants to get his elbow behind Matt to get the choke, and the more it gets behind him, the more it's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. See, look how behind Matt it is now. It might be over, but Matt looks like he's got pretty strong grips. No, I think that's over. Maybe he can pop his head underneath Gregg's arm, but Gregg's not just going to give up on this. Oh, and Matt is out. Beautiful work. You can tell both these guys are very skilled, like I said earlier. Gregg is, I don't really know Matt very well, but I know Gregg, and Gregg is just a pillar of the jiu-jitsu community here in Ontario. I have a lot of respect for Gregg.
Back to the basics here. Let's go. Block those hips, let's go.
But like I said in all my matches, I'm going to do my best to not be biased. I think Gregg could go for a hip bump sweep. Sometimes people overlook the hip bump sweep, think maybe it's more like a beginner move or something like that, but 100% it's not. I think it might have been available earlier, but now that Matt has his hands controlling the gi and posture of Gregg, it's definitely not available now. So yeah, Matt wants to use, and that's exactly what he did, using his knee to pry open the guard of Gregg. And Matt's going to do the same thing Gregg did, not accept close guard. That's what all you lower belts and everyone out there should be doing. Oh, look, he did accept close guard. That is what you should be doing. You should not let people just get close guard on you. You need to fight the close guard off, because, it's just like reverse mounts. You can't let someone put you in there. I know Gregg has a very good close guard. Gregg is a very fundamentals-based jiu-jitsu practitioner. And, I know he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve from there. But But, you know, Matt has shown throughout this match he's a very technical grappler and is very skilled in himself. So, yeah, very interesting chess match from these two. I like to see Matt step over the right leg of Gregg when he gets a chance, you know, because from here, again, Gregg goes back to his closed guard and where he can be very effective from. So Matt is just doing a great job of controlling the posture of Gregg, right? A lot of attacks come from you being able to move around side to side or move your chest up to their arm. And now Gregg's got his posture up higher, right? But Matt's more at risk of getting swept and attacked, but still controlling the posture for sure. And Gregg's forced to open his guard. Beautiful switch of that angle, change that angle from Matt to come around. And Gregg's got to be careful his back doesn't get taken, right? Remember, like I said before, we don't want to stay on our side too long or our opponent's going to capitalize. We want to be on our side just long enough to be able to escape. Now, I want to see Gregg use that underhook to get that underhook deeper and maybe come up to his knees. Yeah, I'm not sure why Gregg's reaching above Matt's arm, shoulder. I guess is to grab that gi, but you know, traditionally that's not quite a great idea to bring your arm above the shoulder. You want to keep it underneath the armpit. But, you know, Gregg is a crafty veteran. I'm sure he had a plan. But maybe not too. You know, maybe he just made like a small mistake too. Oh, but look right to that triangle. Beautiful, beautiful. And that taps. Great match. Great display of jiu-jitsu from both. I mean, that's what jiu-jitsu is all about, right? Super exciting match. Both look very good. You know, highly impressed. Great work from both. Great job.
And your winner, Tribal Coke.